Machinae Supremacy yhdistää musiikissaan melodista metallia ja videopeleistä tuttuja 8-bittisiä soundeja. Bändin musiikin suosio yllätti kaikki.
Firstly, I would like to know, how did this all begin?
We were at this Midsummer's Eve party, and that way me and Carl, the guy we founded the band, we met Jonne, who plays guitar, through a mutual acquaintance, and we talked about it, and took a few months, but then we got started, and sort of the first session we found the sound. Yeah, that was the thing. I was playing around with 8-bit sounds and making music based on that when I met Jonne, who plays guitar, and he brought his amp and his guitar to my place the first time we made music, and he started riffing to the 8-bit sounds. So the first session we heard like, oh man, this is awesome, let's do this.
When you started, you had this quite unique combining of sounds. How do you think people started to found your music?
Well, we had, in the beginning I remember we had like 5 or 6 songs only, and we put them on a website. We didn't even have a website. I think we had this folder online. You had the songs in a directory. You could download like 5 MP3s. And we checked the server logs at one time and we found that, wow, it's like 10,000 people have downloaded these songs. That's not, we don't have that many friends. So we were, and I don't know really how it spread, but I guess, it's such a close-knit community, the retro game music and those people, the sceners, they spread it far and wide. And
your fans, let's talk about them. Are they more like deep into the gaming communities that they like the sounds, or are they mostly these traditional type of heavy metal fans?
I think in the beginning it was definitely mostly, these retro video game people, and then it expanded, but still, the first few years I think it was heavy, a big concentration of video game affiliated people, what should I say, inclined people. But I don't think now we have grown so big now, so I think it tends to be more, I don't know if I should say ordinary people, but more mixed.
Okay. Well, let's talk about video games. We like them, and your music is highly influenced by video games. How big video game fans are you?
We all love games, though we're kind of grown up, so we don't have as much time. And now, the spare time, it comes up to, are we gonna make music, or are we gonna play games? And so we do play games, but we don't play every day anymore. Sad to say, but we do enjoy it. I mean, I know myself, I'm sort of a burst mode player. I can go 2 months without playing a game, and then I get like the latest Grand Theft Auto, and I disappear for 2 weeks. It's what, don't call me.
Is there some special moment when you have been gaming something, playing something, that you will always remember? Some game or some moment?
Well, there's good times and bad times. I just realized I have one really, really funny story to tell, and it's my friend had a Nintendo with Slalom. I think it was called Slalom, yeah. And I was breaking his record, and I mean, when as a kid, the record of the games were like street cred on the block. So he was like, "Oh no, you're breaking my record." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm gonna break it all." So he takes his long johns and wraps it around my throat, just janks it, And I'm like, I'm gonna clear the level, I'm almost seeing the finish line, and then I wake up on the floor. So.
Wow, so
I didn't break his record though. So
I know people talk about choke sex, but what's that?
That was
choke gaming.
Weird.
All right, cool.
Are games nowadays as good as they were back in the days, or has the technology bring anything good into the games?
I would say, I mean, I have tried some of the games I really loved. I tried them now, and they're never as good as you remember them. So I do believe that, I shouldn't say that the games are better, but I believe that we do set a different standard now. So the old games do not match up anymore, but you remember them because you had a different frame of reference when you play them. So it's kind of hard to measure. It's like measuring what something is worth, you know. You have to account for inflation or whatever. Like with music, there are more, it's just more, and when there's more, there's also more crap. So I think the really good stuff is still there, but there's more crap in between. Hi, we're Machinae Supremacy, and you're watching Krenkku TV.